I just wanted to get this on film tonight. This is a band of a bunch of who think they're the only real fucking world that they can rock around the world. Let's see if we can fix this stuff. Come on, have fun. It's not working, guys. It's not clear. There we go, we got fire, we have fire. There we go, yeah, we got fire. We got some fire. We got fire. Come on, we're just amusing folks, we're having a little fun, we're bored. We're doing this song for about a year and a half, I gotta do something every now and then to get my rocks on.
Everything you see on stage is not everything that's going on. I heard there was some tension, and I gather from what was said on stage between Nirvana and Guns N' Roses tonight. What was going on? I think you were back there.
Yeah, as you can imagine, there was a little tension backstage. I guess Chris Novoselic of Nirvana said, "Hi, Axl," at the end. If you couldn't understand what he said at the end of the song, that's what he said. So when he came back to the dressing room, Axl was allegedly waiting there for him with a film crew and basically wanted to find out what he said about him. There seemed to be some prior tension before they actually arrived, and it just seemed to build as they were here. And now that the show's over, I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen. You never can tell with either Nirvana or Guns N' Roses, as you can imagine.
Let me try and recap that. So Chris Novoselic says, "Hi, Axl," and Axl shows up at his trailer with a film crew and a gun or something?
No, actually, Axl in Florida apparently said something about Kurt and Courtney, something derogatory about Kurt and Courtney. So when they came here, Courtney then accosted Axl, and it went on from there.
I see. Probably something that'll blow over, I have a feeling.
You never know.
The commercial wins will blow it over. Oh, okay, that's it from the 9th Annual Video Music Award.
Now, we've had our share of problems with so-called alternative bands. What is this word? I mean, I didn't find myself using it. Alternative. Like someone who leads an alternative lifestyle. All I know is that when Guns N' Roses started, ain't no fucking radio stations wanted to play our shit either. Ain't no radio stations wanted to play Metallica. So I think we have the world's biggest alternative crowd here tonight. I think that the problem starts when you start thinking that you're different from everybody else on the fucking planet. You may be a little different in what you're doing or how you're going about doing it, but I got a good feeling that you're probably a human. Right? You're probably a human being. And so right now, alternative, only thing that means to me is someone like Kurt Cobain in Nirvana, who basically is a fucking junkie with a junkie wife. And if the baby's born deformed, I think they both ought to go to prison. That's my feeling.
Why have an enemy like Pearl Jam when you can really have the enemy like Guns N' Roses? The line's drawn. I don't know, those guys were belligerent, and it wasn't talk because they were very aggressive and threatening. There was no talk at all. It's like, come on, you said something about my band, come on. Or Axl told Kurt, I'm gonna put you down if he didn't watch his woman.
Yeah, he told me to keep my woman in line.
You know,
I couldn't believe it. You know, we were sitting there eating food, and Axl walked by, and Courtney and I just jokingly said, "Axl, will you be the godfather of our child?" You know, we're just joking around, and he turned around and started pointing his finger, and was really aggressive and mean, like threatening to beat me up and stuff. And I couldn't help but laugh, because I haven't been in that kind of a situation since I was in 6th grade. You know, I couldn't believe it.
and Duff McKagan wanted to fight me too for something I said, and he had about 3 bodyguards standing around there, and I got close to him, and the bodyguards warned me up a little bit, you know, like to stay away. And it's like, we could have talked about anything, you know. I haven't been in a fight since about the 6th grade either, and you know, if those guys have a beef with us, you know, they shouldn't. First of all, nobody asked them about anything, and they shouldn't go spouting their mouths off on stage in front of 50,000 people. I mean, they had no business doing that. So maybe we gave them a little taste of their own medicine, and they just get aggressive, you know, which is really ugly. And that's just some primitive human attribute that the world can really do without. Yeah, I mean, this isn't the schoolyard, you know, these are supposed to be adults, you know, influencing a lot of people, a lot of kids listen to Guns N' Roses, listen to Nirvana, you know, and then I think there's a lot more kids act a lot more mature than they do.
You know, yesterday, my wife and I were sitting in a tent at the MTV Music Awards, and we're having lunch, and Axl Rose walked by us, and we yelled at Axl. We said, "Axl, will you be the godfather of our child?" And he said, he stopped, he turned around, he pointed his finger at my wife.
With his bodyguard.
Yeah, well, he had like 20 bodyguards with him, and he's doing the Madonna documentary. He's got his little film camera with him.
And you had a 3-week-old baby in your arms.
And I had a little helpless child in my arms. And so he said to my wife, "You better shut up, bitch. Don't pitch me any shit tonight." Because tonight was obviously the highlight of his career. See, the last night was.
Niggers and faggots. He said so.
And then I said, and then he looked at me and he said, "You better keep your wife shut, or I'm gonna take you to the pavement." I was shaking, and I went, "What? What? What are you gonna do? You're gonna beat me up?" And he said, "You better keep your wife's mouth shut. You embarrass everybody. You embarrass your wife, you embarrass your old man, you embarrass me." And then I was shaking, and I said, I told my wife to shut up, bitch.
True story, you heard it here first.
And so,
and then I ran into Duff McKagan. And that guy wanted to fight me. And he had 3 bodyguards who were like pushing me around. But see, that's the establishment rock and roll, see.
What?
They want you to buy their package rebellion of sitting on a Harley Davidson while you play piano with a 41-piece orchestra, just like Emerson, Lake and Palmer did in 1978. Say it, brother.
Hey man, I'm not sticking up for Axl or anything,
But
I'm not gonna stick up for Kurt, man.
well, you gotta take sides. Either you're yes on 9 or you're
wait.
no on 9, man. You gotta take sides.
No on 9, but I'm talking about Axl here. Just hang on a
You're
second.
talking about an asshole?
Man, I think you guys should let music be music, man. Let everybody express what they want, man.
Yeah.
Be it hard rock, be it Nirvana,
Right
be
on,
it
man.
anyone, man. Just let them rock the way they want to rock,
Yeah,
okay?
right on, man, but
Alright?
that's a corporate establishment. Which
but
is
you can't let a rock star who obviously likes to beat women and likes to control women and who likes to tell women to shut up.
And who hates niggers and
Keep your mouth
faggots?
shut. He obviously is a racist and a homophobe. He doesn't have the right to speak his mind. Well, he does have the right to speak his mind, but so do we, and he should
I'm
be
not
shut
sticking
up.
up for him, man.